morning light begins to shine across the sea, so calm, so fine, touching rooftops, touching bays, welcome in another day. Every wave that meets the shore tells a tale from long before, carried gently by the breeze, drifting softly through the trees. Open skies and open sea, just the way life ought to be. Simple moments bright and true, paint the world in every hue. There are pathways yet to roam, far from anywhere called home. Little places small and bright, filled with warmth and gentle light. There are voices, there are smiles, waiting just beyond the miles. Friendly faces passing by, beneath the endless summer sky. Every morning brings a chance for another fleeting glance at the beauty all around, waiting quietly to be found. When the afternoon arrives, everything around us shines. Flowers reaching for the sun, dancing lightly one by one. Harbors resting by the sea, boats as far as eyes can see, rocking gently with the tide, while the hours slowly glide. Every corner, every lane seems to welcome us again, like an old familiar song that has lived with us so long. When the evening starts to glow and the golden shadows grow, we can watch the sunlight fade across the water it has made. Not through riches, not through fame, not through chasing after names, but through moments calm and bright that remain with us at night. Every day holds something new, something beautiful and true, waiting patiently to start a little spark inside the heart. The morning light begins to shine across the sea, so calm, so fine, touching rooftops, touching bays, welcome in another day. Open skies and open sea, just the way life ought to be. Simple moments bright and true, paint the world in every hue. Paint the world in every hue. Paint the world in every hue. The sea will always find the shore, just like it has forevermore, rolling gently through the day, then quietly drifting away. Every morning starts anew, beneath a sky of endless blue, bringing moments still unseen, hidden somewhere in between. Open waters, open skies, sunlight dancing in our eyes. Every breeze and every ray welcomes us into the day. There are pathways yet to roam, far from anywhere called home. Little places by the sea, waiting there so patiently. There are voices yet to hear, friendly souls who wander near. Simple moments passing by, like white clouds across the sky. Every harbor, every bay has a story on display, waiting quietly to show more than we could ever know. When the afternoon arrives, everything around us shines, not because the world has changed, but because our hearts remain. Every flower, every tree, every glimpse of distant sea seems to carry something bright in the warm and golden light. Through the laughter, through the years, through our hopes and through our fears, life continues to unfold like a tale that's never old. There are sunsets yet to see, resting softly on the sea, painting colors in the air, leaving quiet beauty there. Every ending leaves behind something gentle for the mind, like a lantern glowing far beneath the evening's first bright star. And tomorrow when it comes, with its songs and warming sun, we'll be ready for the day and the gifts along the way. The sea will always find the shore, just like it has forevermore, rolling gently through the day, then quietly drifting away. Open waters, open skies, sunlight dancing in our eyes. Every breeze and every ray welcomes us into the day, welcomes us into the day, welcomes us into the day. begins to shine across the sea, so calm, so fine, touching rooftops, touching bays, welcome in another day. Every wave that meets the shore tells a tale from long before, carried gently by the breeze, drifting softly through the trees. Open skies and open sea, just the way life ought to be. Simple moments bright and true, paint the world in every hue. There are pathways yet to roam, far from anywhere called home. Little places small and bright, filled with warmth and gentle light. There are voices, there are smiles, waiting just beyond the miles. Friendly faces passing by, beneath the endless summer sky. Every morning brings a chance for another fleeting glance at the beauty all around, waiting quietly to be found. When the afternoon arrives, everything around us shines. Flowers reaching for the sun, dancing lightly one by one. Harbors resting by the sea, boats as far as eyes can see, rocking gently with the tide, while the hours slowly glide. Every corner, every lane seems to welcome us again, like an old familiar song that has lived with us so long. When the evening starts to glow and the golden shadows grow, we can watch the sunlight fade across the water it has made. Not through riches, not through fame, not through chasing after names, but through moments calm and bright that remain with us at night. Every day holds something new, something beautiful and true, waiting patiently to start a little spark inside the heart. The morning light begins to shine across the sea, so calm, so fine, touching rooftops, touching bays, welcome in another day. Open skies and open sea, just the way life ought to be. Simple moments bright and true, paint the world in every hue, paint the world in every hue, paint the world in every hue. softly light the shore. As evening settles more and more, golden reflections drift and gleam upon the water like a dream. Every harbor, every bay seems to slow the world today, holding quiet moments near for the ones who linger here. Boats are resting on the tide, with the endless sea beside, rocking gently through the night, wrapped in pools of silver light. There are pathways by the sea, filled with simple harmony, flower gardens, cobbled lanes, softly touched by evening rains. There are cafes glowing warm, sheltered from the nighttime calm, where the hours drift away at the ending of the day. Every window, every door seems to tell a little more of the lives that came before, beside this quiet, peaceful shore. Far away the mountains stand, watching over sea and land, while the stars begin to rise, high above the darkening skies. Every breeze that wanders through carries something old and true, something difficult to name, yet familiar all the same. Through the silence, through the glow, through the waters far below, life continues calm and bright, through another summer night. When the final colors fade and the evening shadows wait, through the gardens and the square, there is still a beauty there, not through riches, not through fame, not through chasing after names, but through moments calm and slow, and the peaceful evening glow. Every day leaves something new, something beautiful and true, waiting quietly to start, a little light inside the heart. Softly light the shore, as evening settles more and more, gold reflections drift and gleam upon the water like a dream. Boats are resting on the tide, with the endless sea beside, rocking gently through the night, wrapped in pools of silver light, wrapped in pools of silver light, wrapped in pools of silver light. The quiet waters meet the land, like they always seem to have planned, rolling softly through the night, beneath the moon's forgiving light. Every lantern on the shore glows a little more and more, guiding shadows as they roam through the streets that feel like home. Far beyond the harbor wall, gentle waves continue on, carrying their endless song as the evening moves along. There are places by the sea filled with calm simplicity, where the world seems less confined, leaving restless thoughts behind. There are gardens still awake for the cooling night to take, fragrant blossoms in the air, adding beauty everywhere. Every stone and every tree keeps its silent company, while the distant waters shine underneath the stars divine. Somewhere people softly talk as they take an evening walk past the cafes warmly lit, finding little places to sit. There is no need now to race, everything has found its place. Hours drift like passing sails, carried by the gentle gales, through the harbor, through the bay, through the ending of the day. Life becomes a little slow, moving with the evening glow. When the sky turns deep and wide, and the sunlight fully hides, we can watch the darkness grow, softly, peacefully, and slow. Not through riches, not through fame, not through chasing after names, but through moments calm and bright that remain with us tonight. Every day leaves something true, something beautiful and new, waiting quietly to start. A little warmth inside the heart. The quiet waters meet the land, like they always seem to have planned, rolling softly through the night, beneath the moon's forgiving light. Far beyond the harbor wall, gentle waves continue on, the evening moves along, as the evening moves along, as the evening moves along. The trees and drifts across the quiet seas, touching harbors, docks and bays at the close of summer days. Every lantern casts a glow upon the paths that wind below, leading softly through the night, bathed in gentle golden light. Far away the waters gleam like the edges of a dream, calm and endless to the eye, beneath the deepening evening sky. There are journeys still to take, though the world has grown awake. There are stories still untold, hidden in the fading gold. Every harbor has a song that has lived there all along, carried by the tides and air, waiting for a heart to hear. Every flower by the lane, every window touched by rain, every shadow, every light adds its color to the night. Somewhere on a distant shore, waves are meeting land once more, just as they have done for years, through the seasons, hopes and fears. There is comfort in the sound of the sea moving around, never hurried, never still, following its ancient will. Through the silence, through the glow, through the streets that gently slow, life becomes a little clear in these peaceful moments here. When the stars begin to rise, one by one across the skies, and the final colors fade into evening's quiet shade, we can watch the world unwind, leaving busy days behind, finding beauty calm and true in the simple things we do. Every day leaves something bright, lingering into the night, waiting quietly to start a little peace inside the heart. The evening breeze moves through the trees and drifts across the quiet seas, touching harbors, docks and bays at the close of summer days. Far away the waters gleam like the edges of a dream, calm and endless to the eye, beneath the deepening evening sky, beneath the deepening evening sky, beneath the deepening evening sky. The harbor sleeps beneath the stars, beyond the lights of passing cars. Quiet waters gently shine, tracing silver endless lines. Every lantern by the bay keeps the falling dark at bay, casting warmth upon the stone, making strangers feel at home. Far away a seabird cries, vanishing into the skies, leaving only sea and breeze, whispering among the trees. There are moments calm and slow that only evening seems to know, when the world begins to rest and silence quietly does its best. Every pathway, every square holds a little beauty there, not demanding to be found, simply waiting all around. Every flower near the sea moves in quiet harmony, while the tide continues on, long after the day is gone. Somewhere music lingers still, floating softly down the hill, past the harbor and the shore, past the old cafe door. There is comfort in the night, in the windows glowing bright, in the boats that gently sway at the ending of the day. Through the darkness, through the glow, life continues calm and slow, moving gently wave by wave across the waters of the bay. When the moon climbs ever higher and the stars begin to gather, we can sit and simply see all the beauty quietly, not through riches, not through fame, not through chasing after names, but through moments soft and true that remain when days are through. Every evening leaves behind something peaceful for the mind, waiting quietly to start. stars, beyond the lights of passing cars. Quiet waters gently shine, tracing silver endless lines. Every lantern by the bay keeps the falling dark at bay, casting warmth upon the stone, making strangers feel at home. Far away a seabird cries, vanishing into the skies, leaving only sea and breeze, whispering among the trees. There are moments calm and slow, the harbor sleeps beneath the stars. The harbor sleeps beneath the stars. The harbor sleeps beneath the stars, beyond the lights of passing cars. Quiet waters gently shine, tracing silver endless lines. Every lantern by the bay keeps the falling dark at bay, casting warmth upon the stone, making strangers feel at home. Far away a seabird cries, vanishing into the skies, leaving only sea and breeze, whispering among the trees. There are moments calm and slow that only evening seems to know, when the world begins to rest and silence quietly does its best. Every pathway, every square holds a little beauty there, not demanding to be found, simply waiting all around. Far away a seabird cries, vanishing into the skies, leaving only sea and breeze, whispering among the trees. There are moments. The harbor rests beneath the moon, while summer hums a quiet tune. Across the water, calm and wide, where sleeping fishing boats reside. Every lantern by the shore glows a little more and more, casting golden pools of light across the pathways of the night. Far beyond the harbor wall, gentle waves continue all, rolling softly through the bay, long after the end of day. There are people still awake, sharing stories by the lake, or beside the quiet sea, living simply, peacefully. There are cafes softly lit, where old friends still choose to sit, talking slowly, taking time, like the rhythm of a rhyme. Every window shining bright adds a warmth into the night. Every voice and every smile makes the evening more worthwhile. On the cliffs above the sea stands a town so peacefully, watching over boats below as the evening breezes blow. Flower gardens rest in shade along each winding promenade, while the distant lighthouse beam moves across the water's gleam. Somewhere music lingers near, soft enough for hearts to hear, floating through the silent air, adding beauty everywhere. Italy beneath the stars, far from worries, near yet far, keeps its timeless way of life, gentle moments free from strife. Through the harbors, through the squares, through the sea-scented evening air, there remains a simple grace that no passing years erase. Every day leaves something true, something beautiful and new, waiting quietly to start, a little glow inside the heart. The harbor rests beneath the moon, while summer hums a quiet tune. Across the water, calm and wide, where sleeping fishing boats reside. Far beyond the harbor wall, gentle waves continue all, rolling softly through the bay, long after the end of day, long after the end of day, long after the end of day. Old Signora Rosa sits by the window where she knits, looking down the narrow street, watching everyone she meets. Every evening just the same, yet she knows each face and name. Children running through the square, calling softly through the air. On the table stands a vase filled with flowers from her place, and beside her sleeping sound lies an orange cat curled round. Down below the village lane, life moves gently once again. Neighbors stop and share a word, smallest stories often heard. From the bakery nearby, warm bread scents are drifting by. Though the day has reached its end, people still have time to spend. Every doorway painted blue seems to welcome old and new. Every stone and every stair holds a memory somewhere. Near the harbor sits a man at the cafe where he can watch the fishing boats return, while the lanterns slowly burn. Many summers have gone by, still he lifts his gaze to sky, listening to the distant sea as he sips his coffee quietly. There are photographs at home of the days he'd used to roam along the coast and through the bays in those bright and youthful days. On the hillside lights appear, one by one as night draws near. Windows glowing warm and gold, just as they have done of old. Somewhere music softly plays from a radio of yesterday, floating through the evening air, adding comfort everywhere. And the cat beside the door dreams of sunlight once more, while the sea below the town gently rocks the darkness down. Italy beneath the stars, far from noise and hurried cars, keeps its little daily scenes, simple joys and quiet dreams. Through the village, through the square, life unfolds with patient care, not demanding to be grand, simply shaped by heart and hand. Every evening leaves behind something gentle for the mind, waiting quietly to start a little warmth inside the heart. Old Signora Rosa sits by the window where she knits, looking down the narrow street, watching everyone she meets. And beside her sleeping sound lies an orange cat curled round, dreaming through the peaceful night beneath the lantern's golden light. Beneath the lantern's golden light. Beneath the lantern's golden Marco walks each evening down to the harbor of the town, past the boats and cafe chairs, past the lanterns and the stairs. Every night he takes his place at a table near the quay, where the sea and sky become one beneath the setting sun. For across the little square, by the fountain standing there, works a girl with chestnut hair and a smile beyond compare. He has seen her every day since the start of summer's stay, carrying flowers through the street, greeting everyone she'd meet. Sometimes when she passes by, their eyes meet for just a while, and he finds himself once more waiting by the harbor shore. Though he knows no words to say, still he comes back every day, ordering the same cafe, watching evening drift away. Old Giuseppe shakes his head as he serves the daily bread, smiling as the young man sits, lost inside his hopeful thoughts. For the village always knows how a summer story grows, from a glance or passing smile, lingering a little while. Even Rosa by her door notices it more and more, as she watches from above another young heart finding love. Then one evening by the sea, she walks over quietly, asking if the chair is free by the table near the quay. Neither one has much to say, yet the hours drift away, while the harbor lights below dance upon the waves that flow, and the moon begins to rise over calm Mediterranean skies, as the village settles deep and the fishing boats all sleep. Many summers came and went, many years were later spent, yet some stories never fade, like old photographs once made. For whenever moonlight gleams across the harbor of his dreams, Marco still can clearly see that first night beside the sea. And the old town still remains, with its flowers and its lanes, holding gently in its heart the place where their story got its start. Young Marco walks each evening down to the harbor of the town, past the boats and cafe chairs, past the lanterns and the stairs, and the sea still softly glows where the evening breeze still blows, carrying memories through the night, beneath the lantern's golden light, beneath the lantern's golden light, beneath the lantern's golden light. Old Maria starts her day just the same familiar way, walking slowly through the square, greeting everyone she meets there, past the bakery and the trees, past the harbor and the breeze, to the little school she loves, beneath the sky above. For many years and many days, she helped children find their ways, teaching letters, teaching sums, helping dreams to slowly come. Every morning by the bell, little stories she could tell of explorers, kings and seas, mountains, rivers, birds and trees. Every child who took a seat found her lessons warm and sweet, for she always seemed to know how to help young minds to grow. Some were quiet, some were wild, every single little child found a place within her room where curiosity could bloom. Through the summers, through the years, through the laughter and the tears, generations passed her door, yet she always gave them more. Many fishermen in town, many merchants walking round, once sat proudly in her class, watching school days slowly pass. Even Marco by the quay learned his letters patiently at a desk beside the wall, in the classroom down the hall. Now the years have drifted by, like the clouds across the sky, and the school bell rarely rings quite the way it did back then. Still each evening in the square, former students gather there, stopping just to shake her hand, as only old friends understand. Some have children of their own, some have traveled far from home, yet they always smile and say, thank you for those yesterdays. As the evening settles near and the harbor lights appear, old Maria takes her seat on a bench beside the street, watching families pass by beneath the darkening sky, knowing somewhere in them all lives a piece of what she taught. And the sea beyond the town keeps its gentle rhythm now, while the stars begin to start shining softly in her heart. Old Maria starts her days. Mr. Matteo wakes before the sun, long before the day's begun, while the village still asleep and the stars their silence keep. He steps outside and takes his way toward the vines at break of day, walking slowly up the hill where the morning air is still. Every row and every vine has received his care through time, for he knows each twisting stem, almost like old trusted friends. Through the spring and summer rain, through the sunshine on the plain, he has watched the grapes appear, growing stronger year by year. Some are small and some grow tall, yet he tends and loves them all, checking leaves and branches there with a farmer's patient care. Every morning starts the same, yet no two are quite the same, for the vineyard always shows something new as nature grows. From the hillside he can see the distant sparkle of the sea, and the rooftops far below, bathed in sunlight's gentle glow. Sometimes children pass the lane, calling out his name again as they walk to school each day, laughing all along the way. He will smile and wave hello, then return to what he knows among the vines and summer air, finding quiet beauty there. When the harvest season comes, the village slowly starts to hum. Friends and neighbors lend a hand, working side by side they stand. Baskets filled with grapes so sweet cover every dusty street, while old songs begin to rise beneath the autumn-colored skies. And though the work is long and hard, there is joy in every yard, for another year has grown from the seeds that once were sown. Now the evening settles near, and the harbor lights appear far below, beyond the hill, while the vineyard stands so still. Old Matteo takes his seat beneath the fig tree in the heat, watching shadows slowly fall across the vines he loves so well. And the sea beyond the land seems to offer its command that some things are meant to grow patiently and soft and slow. Old Matteo wakes before the sun, long before the day's begun, walking through the vineyard rows where the summer grapevine grows. Every season, every year finds him working gladly here, leaving kindness in his way at the ending of the day. At the ending of the day. At the ending of the day. The tavern lights are glowing warm. The old Signor Lorenzo opens the door, just as he has done before. To the tavern by the square, where warm laughter fills the air. Every table, every chair has a story resting there, of old friends and passing years, of celebrations, hopes and cheers. Through the window soft light falls across the bottles on the walls, where the finest wines remain, waiting to be poured again. For many years and many nights, beneath the lantern's golden lights, he welcomes strangers through the door, who often left as friends once more. Sailors from the distant sea, farmers from the countryside, travelers passing through the town, all would gather there inside. Every glass he carefully poured came with kindness as a reward. For Lorenzo always knew people mattered more than gold. There were weddings, there were songs, story shared the whole night long. Birthdays, harvests, joyful days, all remembered in those ways. Many children once sat small, running through the tavern hall, only later growing tall, answering life's patient call. And among them through the years, two young sons would often hear their father's voice behind the bar, teaching who they truly are. Now the years have wandered by, like the clouds across the sky. Silver rests within his hair, yet the same smile still is there. Every evening near the close, when the final lantern glows, his two sons stand by his side, filled with quiet family pride. For the tavern still remains, filled with laughter just the same, and the lessons he once gave live within the lives they save. As the moon climbs o'er the square, and the cool night fills the air, old Lorenzo takes his seat just outside along the street, watching families passing by beneath the calm Italian sky, knowing all he built with care will continue standing there. And the wines upon the shelf tell their stories by themselves, of a life both rich and true, shared with many, not a few. Old Lorenzo opens the door, just as he has done before, to the tavern by the square, where warm laughter fills the air. Now his sons continue on, long after the day is gone, keeping bright the lantern's glow, for the friends they come to know, for the friends they come to know, for the friends they come to know. Every morning tomorrow waits by the garden's little gate, looking down the village lane, hoping he might come again. Not the man from far away who had sailed across the bay, but the postman on his round, making his way through the town. For somewhere far across the sea, a letter travels patiently, carrying words she longs to hear from someone she holds dear. The village wakes with every day. Children laugh and run and play. Market stalls begin to fill. Life goes on beyond the hill. Still Tamara takes her place, watching with a hopeful gaze as the postman passes by beneath the warm Italian sky. Sometimes he will wave hello with an understanding glow, knowing well the reason why she keeps watching every day go by. Weeks have passed and seasons turn, yet her hopeful heart still yearned for a simple written line sent across the sea in time. Every evening by the shore, she would wonder a little more if the one she dreamed about still remembered her somehow. The harbor lights would start to shine across the sea's silver line, while she watched the distant foam, thinking of the road back home. Then one morning bright and clear, the familiar bicycle appears, and the postman with a smile stops beside her for a while. From his leather bag so worn by the sun and weather torn, comes a letter sealed and neat, placed gently in her hand so sweet. For a moment she stands still as the breeze moves down the hill, reading every cherished line again and again through time. The words were simple, warm and true, filled with skies of distant blue, speaking not of wealth or fame, only calling out her name. And before the day was through, she was writing something too, sending hope across the sea, just as it had come to be. While the village carried on from the morning into dawn, Tamara smiled beneath the sky as the swallows drifted by. The postman rides his route each day along the same familiar way, past the harbor and the square, greeting friends everywhere. Yet among the letters he carries from the distant sea, none he remembers quite so clear as the one that brought her cheer, as the one that brought her cheer, as the one that brought her cheer. Giuseppe and Maria live where the sea and lighthouse meet, high above the rocky shore, where the waves roll evermore. Every morning starts the same, yet no 2 days are quite the same. For the sea can change its face from calm beauty into rage. Together they have watched the years, through the laughter and the tears, keeping faithful through the night to the keeper's guiding light. Many storms have crossed the bay, many ships have passed their way, some through sunshine calm and bright, others through the darkest night. Yet the beacon always shone, guiding sailors safely home. And Giuseppe took his pride in the light that swept the tide, while Maria tended flowers near the lighthouse through the hours, adding color to the stone, making that old place a home. Every morning from the hill they would watch the harbor still, wake beneath the rising day as the fishing boats sailed away. Children walking to the square would often stop and linger there, listening to the stories told of storms and sailors brave and bold. Many captains knew the light, though they never met the pair at night. Yet across the sea they knew the beacon always guided through. Through the summers warm and long, filled with laughter, work and song, through the winters fierce and wild, they remained both strong and mild. When the winds began to roar and the waves struck hard the shore, Giuseppe climbed the tower stair, knowing ships depended there. Maria waited through the rain, watching through the window pane, trusting that before the dawn the fiercest storm would soon be gone. Years would pass and seasons change, yet their lives stayed much the same. Morning coffee by the sea, shared in quiet harmony. On a bench beside the light, they would often sit at night, watching sunsets paint the sky as the seabirds drifted by. Neither needed many words, only waves and distant birds, for the years had taught them well what the heart can never tell. Every flower Maria grew seemed to carry something true, Bright geraniums by the wall, blooming proudly through it all. Visitors would often come from the village down below, bringing bread and local wine, sharing stories, taking time. And the lighthouse, standing tall, watched serenely over all, like a faithful old friend near, growing wiser every year. Sometimes on a summer night, when the sea was calm and bright, they could see the harbor glow, far below the cliffs they know. Music drifting from the square, carried softly through the air, would arrive upon the breeze, floating gently through the trees. And together, hand in hand, they would watch the sea and land, thankful for the life they'd known in the place they'd made their own. Now the years have drifted by, like the clouds across the sky, yet the lighthouse still remains, standing proud through winds and rains. And the bench is standing there, facing out towards sea and air, where two faithful hearts once stayed, as another sunset played. Every ship that passes near still finds comfort seeing here that familiar guiding light, shining through another night. The moonlight dances on the sea, as far as wandering eyes can see. Silver pathways softly flow across the quiet waves below. Every harbor light remains, shining through the narrow lanes, guiding shadows through the night with a calm and gentle light. Far beyond the sleeping shore, the restless sea asked nothing more than room to wander, room to roam beneath the stars and far from home. There are benches by the bay where people spend the fading day, leaving echoes in the air of simple moments gathered there. There are cafes closed for night, yet still glowing warm and bright, holding memories of the day, long after voices drift away. Every flower, every vine, resting in the pale moonshine, seems to breathe the evening air and quietly belong there. on the cliffs above the sea. Little homes rest peacefully, their windows shining soft and gold against the darkness calm and old. Somewhere in a harbor square, a lonely lantern lights the air, while the fishing boats below move with tides that come and go. Through the silence, through the calm, there remains a quiet charm. In the sea and in the sky, as another night drifts by. Along the waterfront tonight, reflections shimmer in the light, turning every wave and stone into treasures of their own. There are dreams upon the sea, carried out so quietly, sailing where the night winds roam, beneath the stars and heading home. Every harbor, every pier seems to hold the whole world near, gathering moments old and new beneath the sky so deep and blue. Italy beneath the stars, far from noise and rushing cars, keeps its timeless beauty near in every season of the year. Through the harbors, through the hills, past the olive groves and mills, there remains a peaceful grace, living in this special place. Every evening leaves behind something gentle for the mind, waiting quietly to start a little warmth inside the heart. The moonlight dances on the sea, as far as wandering eyes can see. Silver pathways softly flow across the quiet waves below. Far beyond the sleeping shore, the restless sea asks nothing more than room to wander, room to roam beneath the stars and far from home. Beneath the stars and far from home. Beneath the stars and far from home. Turning every wave and stone into treasures of their own. There are dreams upon the sea, carried out so quietly, sailing where the night winds roam, beneath the stars and heading home. to hold the whole world near, gathering moments old and new beneath the sky so deep and blue. The moon hangs softly o'er the sea, casting light so quietly across the harbor, calm and wide, where sleeping boats gently glide. Every lantern on the shore glows a little more and more, painting golden lines of light upon the pathways of the night. Far beyond the harbor wall, gentle waves continue all, rolling softly through the bay, long after the end of day. There are benches by the sea, resting there so patiently, waiting for the ones who stay to watch the night replace the day. There are cafes closed and still, standing quietly on the hill, keeping memories warm and near, of laughter shared throughout the year. Every flower, every vine, resting in the pale moonshine, seems to breathe the evening air and quietly belong there. On the cliffs above the shore, little homes forevermore, watch the sea both night and day, as the years drift slowly by. Every window softly glows, while the cooling evening flows through the gardens and the lanes, past the shutters and the panes. Somewhere in the distance far, beneath the quiet evening star, a lighthouse sends its steady beam across the water's silver gleam. Along the waterfront tonight, reflections shimmer in the light, turning every wave and stone into treasures of their own. There are dreams upon the sea, carried out so quietly, sailing where the night winds roam, beneath the stars and heading home. Every harbor, every pier seems to hold the whole world near, gathering moments old and new, beneath the sky so deep and blue. There are pathways through the town, where the evening settles down, past the flowers, past the square, leaving peaceful silence there. There are stories in the stone, in the walls so weather-worn, tales of summers long ago, and the lives they came to know. Every doorway, every stair seems to hold a memory there, waiting quietly to be found in the stillness all around. Italy beneath the stars, far from noise and rushing cars, keeps its timeless beauty near in every season of the year. Through the harbors, through the hills, past the olive groves and mills, there remains a peaceful grace living in this special place. Every evening leaves behind something gentle for the mind, waiting quietly to start a little warmth inside the heart. When the moon climbs ever high and the clouds drift through the sky, all the world seems calm and free, bound together by the sea. Every wave and every breeze moving through the silent trees carry something old and true, something beautiful to view. And tomorrow when it comes, with its distant bells and hums, the sea will still be waiting there, with its beauty everywhere. The moon hangs softly o'er the sea, casting light so quietly across the harbor, calm and wide, where sleeping boats gently glide. Every lantern on the shore glows a little more and more, painting golden lines of light upon the pathways of the night, far beyond. The harbor square grows calm tonight, beneath the lantern's golden light. Along the quay the shadows fall, across the boats, across the wall. Every fishing boat at rest rocks gently on the water's breast, while moonlit ripples drift and gleam like fragments of a distant dream. Far beyond the quiet bay, the sea still wanders on its way, carrying stories through the night, beneath the stars so soft and bright. There are voices from a cafe door, though fewer now than there before. Friends still talking, taking time to the rhythm of the harbor chime. There are waiters stacking chairs as the cooling evening air moves softly through the narrow street where old stone walls and flowers meet. Every window glowing gold seems to hold a story told of summers long since passed away, yet somehow living still today. Along the promenade nearby, couples watch the darkened sky, listening to the distant sea and the night's tranquility. Some old fishermen remain, mending nets beside the lane, working slowly, taking care as the salt wind fills the air. Every lantern by the quay adds another memory to the harbor, to the shore, and the lives that came before. On the hillside stands the town, watching all the harbor down. Terracotta roofs asleep, while the moon its vigil keeps. Open shutters catch the breeze, carrying scents from lemon trees through the gardens and the square, spreading sweetness everywhere. Somewhere from an open room drifts a gentle old tune, floating through the evening air, adding warmth already there. Italy beneath the stars, far from noise and rushing cars, keeps a slower way of life, far removed from hurry strife. Through the harbor, through the square, there is beauty everywhere, everywhere, not demanding to be found, simply resting all around. Every evening leaves behind something peaceful for the mind, waiting quietly to start a little glow inside the heart. When the midnight hour draws near and the sea is all we hear, every wave and every tide moves with calm and patient pride. Every light along the shore shines a little more and more, guiding dreamers through the night with its steady, faithful light. And tomorrow, when it comes, with its bells and morning hums, the harbor still will proudly be watching over land and sea. The harbor square grows calm tonight, beneath the lantern's golden light. Along the quay the shadows fall, across the boats, across the wall, far beyond the quiet bay. The sea still wanders on its way, carrying stories through the night. Beneath the stars so soft and bright, the harbor square grows calm tonight. Beneath the lantern's golden light, along the quay the shadows fall. Across the boats, across the wall, every fishing boat at rest rocks gently on the water's breast, while moonlit ripples drift and gleam like fragments of a distant dream. Far beyond the quiet bay, the sea still wanders on its way, carrying stories through the night. Beneath the stars so soft and bright, there are voices from a cafe door, though few and now them's gone. The harbor lights are shining low along the quay where soft winds blow. Fishing boats lie side by side, resting with the evening tide. Every lantern casts its glow on the cobblestones below, where the footsteps of the day have now quietly faded away. Far beyond the sleeping bay, the moonlight paints a silver way across the waters calm and deep, while the town prepares for sleep. There are tables in the square, still arranged with patient care, outside the little harbor cafe, where friends gather through the day. There are glasses put away at the ending of the day, and the scent of coffee still drifts beneath the moonlit hill. Every flower by the lane softly stirs and moves again, as the evening breeze goes by beneath the star-filled summer sky. Tonight, everything feels calm and right. People strolling arm in arm, enjoying all the evening's charm. From an open window high comes a melody drifting by, like an old familiar tune, floating gently through the moon. Some old fishermen remain near the boats beside the lane, talking softly, taking time, as the church bell marks the chime. On the hillside stands the town, with its shutters folded down, terracotta roofs asleep, while the stars there watch garden walls cast long shadows as night falls, and the sea below reflects all the beauty it collects. Every harbor, every pier seems to draw the whole world near, gathering moments old and new beneath a sky of deepest blue. Italy beneath the stars, far from hurried boulevards, keeps a rhythm all its own in the streets of weathered stone. Through the harbor, through the square, life moves gently everywhere, not demanding, not too fast, holding tightly to the past. Every evening leaves behind something peaceful for the mind, waiting quietly to start. A little warmth inside the heart. When the midnight hour's near and the sea is all we hear, every wave that meets the shore seems to tell us something more. Every lantern's faithful light guides the harbor through the night, shining softly on the sea, just as it was meant to be. And tomorrow when it comes, with the market's distant hum, the old harbor still will be, watching over land and sea. The harbor lights are shining low along the quay where soft winds blow. Fishing boats lie side by side, resting with the evening tide. Every lantern casts its glow on the cobblestones below, where the footsteps of the day have now